Boom! Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Good afternoon, good evening, good morning, whatever you're doing. About to get some good information on influence and particularly your life and being aware of how others influence your life. So, got inspired to make this video. I was talking to one of my good homies, and we're different, which is, good. And there's actually a book about this. I haven't read it yet, but I'd love to read it soon. It's called Gates of Fire, and it was called a Die something. Anyways, in that book, one of the main principles is for warriors, when they'd put warriors together, they'd put a strong guy with a weaker but smart guy. So then combined their strengths make a strong and smart unit. And then you could have a strong, slow guy, for warrior. It was like warrior teams. You can look up the book. You understand the principles, though. So there's like the strong and slow guy with the fast and weaker guy. And basically how each other's strengths and weaknesses, you can also do that in your own life as far as influencing yourself, like how you can influence yourself more effectively for the type of person you want to be, just based on choosing your friends and how much time you spend with your friends. So I was talking with Jason, my buddy. He is not as much as a fitness guy as I am. I'm passionate about it, but he does have something I don't, that I've always noticed, like, yes, that is legit. He has that, and I recognize it because it's something that I know or believe. Actually, I know it benefits my life. For example, he's a realist. I am an idealist, as you can tell how I make these videos. He always fucking keeps it real, like super real, and I'll even like freaking share my wild idealistic ideas, and sometimes not all of them are legit. Of course, it's good to be able to recognize those ones that are. For example, my passion, what I'm doing right now, I see the legitness behind what I'm doing, and I have a love for it. So that's a whole nother topic. But my point is, for my own weaknesses of just getting too crazy and unrealistic, I have friends in my life who I can count on to positively influence me and strengthen my weaknesses. The same way I do that with my homie Jason. He's not super stoked on working out like I am, but by me being able to share my passion for it, it's basically, especially in friendships, when you have a friendship with someone you can trust, you can share information from your brain to theirs, and because there's trust, the message gets expressed genuinely. It's like a pure, unalterated message because it's from your heart. You speak to your homies from your heart, and your homies receive the messages from your heart because they know you want their best interest if you guys are true friends, because you have, that's how it is. Here's your friend. You're never going to try to like deceive them and fuck them over with like information, So when you have that connection with homies, I'm able to share my passion. Like, dude, bro, freaking, because he told me, he was like, oh yeah, I didn't have time to work out, because I was asking him if he's been keeping up on it, and he's like, yeah, I didn't have time. I'm like, I've been working out for years, and I've always been in I've been in better shape in other times of my life, but compared to the average person, I've always been in legit shape. And even for in a situation I'm in right now, above average, I can have my homie vouch for me right now, if you don't mind. Right now we're training. I'm training with some friends, and we have push-up tests almost every week, and I'm freaking in top 10%?
At least 10% for sure.
So anyways, no doubt. But I did not lift weights for almost 2 years when I went to school in Santa Cruz. So the way I did that was I just did push-ups in my room, and that's what I was sharing with Jason, my passion about the benefits of just doing push-ups before dinner, because he's like, oh, I didn't have time. Dude, it'll take 6 minutes. You have time to do push-ups before dinner. Bust out a set, max reps, boom. Freaking go right into, because you want to be efficient, go right into like flutter kicks or sit-ups. Do that max rep for like whatever, it'll probably take a minute. Go back to push-ups, and then you've got 3 sets of each. takes you 10 minutes, and then you eat food, go straight to your muscles. Eating carbs in the evening is not bad because you've used your glycogen stores. When you use your glycogen stores, you need to replenish it with carbs. So you're not wasting your body with carbs, which most Americans don't use it effectively. That's why carbs have a bad rep. But anyways, that's my video information. Recap it for you. Be aware of your influences in your life, people. So if you want to keep staying the same person you are, fucking keep the friends you have and whatnot. And if you want to improve as far as like make some positive changes in your life, be aware of the influences your friends have. You know, whether that be freaking habits you guys have. If you have, let's say you're like, you know, a pot smoker. Let's say you're a cigarette smoker. Let's say you freaking are super negative. You got a bunch of negative friends, you know, or you got some friends that smoke cigarettes all the time. If you're trying to like lay off that, like get with some homies who don't do that, you know, and just even ask them, be like, hey, is it that you don't smoke? What's your belief system based on that? They can share that information with you if they're a friend, and then, like I said, that connection happens where you fully receive the message, they fully share it, and boom, you've got that activation in your head and be able to experience that point of view and hopefully adopt it. Boom, thank you very much. Have a great one.